YouTube, what's going on? This is CJ the Detail Guy. Just back, quick little update video. Last time I posted, I got my quarter top put on. What we're gonna try to do today is we're gonna install the windows here. I had to go and find some butyl rubber sealant for these. I didn't want to order that offline. I was trying to get that so I could do that right away. So I found some over at Napa Auto, so I can go ahead and get this area sealed in and lock down my top pieces on the car. So here's the butyl that I ordered. Let me grab the bag real quick. Here's the quarter windows. If you look at this windows, it's a black rubber sticky seal that go around the windows. When you installing new ones, this stuff is still sticky, but as you can see, it's really, really dusty. So with this, what you can do is, like what I've been doing, I took a scraper and I scraped it all off. Then I took some gasoline and I cleaned the residue off. This one here has been done already. So this how it looks undone. This how it looks done. So I took some gasoline and clean all around it to try to get stuff, get it clean and ready to install. I gotta do the same thing to this one. But I went to Napa out here and they had some similar. This one ain't cost me but 20 bucks. I could have got it offline for about $13 plus tax. Shipping, I probably would have got it in a couple days, but I wanted it right away. So it comes like this. Now, they sell it thick, where you can stick the big thick roll over in it. But at the price that I got it for, I just bought the wide big roll. I think it's about 30 feet. 30 feet of it. And it's a little bit flatter and wider. So you can cut this and stack it, or you can cut it and fold it, and it'll fit the windows the same exact way as if like the old one. Because some of the rolls they sell is thick like so. And you sit it on here and then you press it into the window, and then you push the window in and you screw it all in. You still could do the same thing with this. You just gotta fold it. Now this stuff is really, really sticky. It's gooey. You peel that back, you peel the front back, and that's how you put it on. So I'm gonna use this stuff here. Here's the part number for it. Where is it? Here you go. That is the part number for it at Napa Auto Parts if y'all looking to grab something like that. But it's butyl. It don't say no name on it, but what is it? It's called butyl tape, and that's the part number. So I'm gonna get the rest of this windows cleaned up. I'm gonna take my scraper, scrape it off, get some gas, clean it up, and then I hit y'all back when I get ready to install it in the car. All right, go. Yo, this is just coming back with another video. Just ran across this Chevy here. It's SS, red, nice. It's for sale. At least it has a for sale sign in it. The back of it there. If anybody interested, it's for sale. But it's really nice. 358 or whatever it say on it. It's a nice looking Chevy. Rally wheels on it. I'm looking in the inside. She's stock inside, got tack. I wonder what he want for it. Oh, it's a 396. That's what this is. It's an older well kept car. Got a couple little tacks on it there. There. But besides that, shoot, she looking rather good, to be honest with you. I wonder what they're asking for. Nice looking car here, y'all. Nice looking car. Got it all set up nice. Got a little bit of bubbling in the fender here. Right down there. That ain't nothing. Can't get handled. Yeah, this thing nice, man. Yeah. Got this vinyl top pretty good. Got a little peel in here. Besides that vinyl top looks rather good. The interior is clean. But it's for sale. So I'm gonna get a guy a call myself, because I know my wife been interested in one of these. That's the number. So anybody interested, it's for sale. It's a 396. Chrome looking good on the back. Get back in the car. So, you can see from there. But she looking good, y'all. I told y'all VA got some hidden gems. Stuff people don't pull out, but when they do it, it's pretty good. I'm not sure if this is a Chevelle Malibu or which one. Yeah, she dope, right? I'm not sure which one this one is, because some of the badging may be missing on it, but it's a good looking car. So yeah, just wanted to get a good look at it. Nice looking car, y'all.
How did you see it set for sale? It's like that.
Gone. YouTube, what's going on? This CJ is back with another quick video. Little update on these quarter windows. I got all the goo and stuff off of them. The chromes on them, if you can see them, they got a little original damage to them. You can see it. Well, I'm gonna call that character, and I'm gonna allow that stuff to remain. But what I am gonna do to these windows, I'm gonna get a little shadow clear. Y'all seen this before? Shadow clear. And I'm gonna go over these chromes on this window. I taped them all off both sides, so I ain't worried about getting nothing on the glass. But I'm gonna spray these just to give them a nice little shine. They still gonna have their little damage on it. You know, a little damage here, a little damage up there. But for the most part, they're in great shape. The rubbers on them are in good shape. So I'm gonna just go with it like that. And like I said, it's just gonna be character marks, but it'll have a nice little shine to it. So once I do that, y'all know I'll show you those and give you a little bit more on that. All right, go on. But even while I'm doing that with the quarter windows, I've been in here just picking at this car, trying to put things together on it. I'm not gonna put nothing together on the doors because I'm gonna get the doors redone so I can get a lot of those dents out the door. But the rear and the front end, I'm slowly starting to put it together. As you can see, I got the front clip on. That took some time to do, and I ain't feel like pulling the camera out to get it. As you can see, I still got to figure out this corner here and this corner here. As you can see, the body lines are pretty straight on it when it comes to the connecting points or closing gaps. It's pretty straight on it, but I can't seem to get this corner and that corner straight. So I'm still picking at that, but as you can see, it's closed. Let me open it up right quick, and it's popping right up. So you pull the hatch, she popped right up. So there's no issue with that part. You know, I got last time I didn't have the latch and the spring on. So now I got those on, and she's latching and hooking on. At first, when I first put it on, it was hitting right here and down. So I had to adjust. Both sides to get it to come off of this radiator support. But it did chip me right there a little bit, but it's all good. I got a little touch-up paint. So I adjusted that, and I had to adjust the bigger screws so I can get it to slide down because it still wasn't closing. And then I had to lift up the latch pieces here, raise them up so it can catch. But this joker gave me heck of trouble, y'all. For some reason, I know the reason, but this side here was buckled out that way. So when I put this on, this fender here was poking this way. So what I had to do, I had to put a ratchet strap on the inside here and over there to that corner post right there. So I could pull this in and undo these screws here so I can pull this in. Once I got that pulled in, I locked down the bolts down the sides of this fender, and that locked that in. So that did pretty good. Still not exact, but if y'all remember, I had to change this header panel. So this is not the exact one that go with this car, so it doesn't line up exactly, but it lines up fairly well. It did pretty good on this side. Still a little off, but I'll make adjustments as we go. You all know these cars, you're always working on them. So I still got to find the screws for here, for all the front portions of it, here, back up in here, these parts, and over there. So I still got to find that stuff. And then I got to clean this motor. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start taking parts off and freshen them up and put them back on. So I'm gonna do little by little, parts off, put it back on, parts off, put it back on, to try to freshen this engine bay back up, and get it back decent like it was. I'm still, like I said, I'm still waiting on some things to come through, especially when it comes to my rear end, my frame on that. So that part is gonna get worked out, and these doors gonna get worked out on both sides. So meanwhile, I'm not gonna do anything to this section, and I can't put my wheels on until I get that straight. So what I think I'm gonna start doing, being that I'm slowly working this front end, I'm gonna put it together. But what I've been doing, if you can notice, you probably can't notice, but this front clip, I already wet sanded and buffed this. So I wanted to get that done before I put it on the car. I'm gonna do the same thing to the lower before I put it on the car. And then when I get ready to wet sand and buff the rest, I'm just gonna tape all that off. Same thing with the rear quarter pieces. I'm gonna wet sand and buff everything before I put those pieces on the car. Once I put them on, I'm gonna tape those areas off, and then I'm gonna wet sand and buff everything going forward. Around here, of course, y'all know I'm gonna have to tape this stuff, tape all the trim off, all the trim that way off before I do any of that. So yeah, but the doors, I don't want to touch those doors yet, because like I said, those doors are going to be going back to the painter who refreshed the car, and I just can't take it, y'all. He going to get those dents and stuff out the doors. So once we get that squared away, we'll be good on the doors. So I don't want to put none of that together. So what I'm going to do next is the quarter windows. I'm going to get them put in. Once I put the quarter windows in, then I'm going to go to the trim, the TTop trim, and the moldings and stuff that goes on this. The moldings that go up the side, the moldings that go down the pillars. I'm going to put all that stuff in while we waiting on these doors. So I have a video for that. That video is probably going to be an in-depth video. I know it's some guys that got some on there, but I'm going to try to show it to y'all complete as I'm putting every piece on this so you can understand how it goes. It's real simple, but I had to look it up and make sure I was getting ready to do it right. So I want to make sure somebody else can too, because it's hard to find them videos. What's the guy named Crash and Burn? He did one. Steve V, he did one. And then all the other sites that's doing them, they just show you certain things real quick and it's done. So I want you to see the whole process. I've been showing y'all the process of me tediously sitting down and polishing out these chromes. This one of the T-top chromes here. Don't pay attention to the molding part, but the chrome parts, you know, they looking pretty good polish wise. So I got to do a few more of them. Once I get them shining and looking good, then I'm gonna put them on. I already got the seals, already got the foam tape, so it's just a matter of me taking the time to do it. So I'm gonna get these quarter windows done. I'm gonna get this front clip done. I'm gonna get the rear clip done, and then I'm gonna start on these T-top tops and get all that stuff done. So like I said, it'll be a video coming for those. Little video showing the front clip and the rear clip. Once I get, you know, most of that stuff going, I'll show you. If I need to give an in-depth video on how to hook these things up and the bumpers, y'all just tell me in the comments, do a full video on how to install all of this front stuff. Y'all just send me a message in the comments, and then I'll just take the time and do that for y'all. All right, so I got the bumper here. I just gotta clean it up some more, polish it up some more, and that goes on the front. And the back one I still got in the box right there. So I gotta take that chrome out the box, and I have to connect that to this black bumper holder. Once I get that done, then I'll be installing all of this stuff. So y'all bear with me, I have some more. But meanwhile, I'll be back with those windows shortly. All right, YouTube, I'm back. I done trimmed this beauty. I got it all on the edges. You can see it's all on the edges, all the way around. Once I put it on and tighten the bolts down and seal it, it's gonna seal itself to the window. So I got the windows and stuff prepped. Let's see. Oh, I finally got them bolts put on right there, all the way across, so the whole front end good. But I got this sides prepped with the holes. Each hole is shown, which is gonna make it easy for me. To slide the windows in. Here, and right there. So I'm sliding them windows in. Also, I was able to paint them. The bumper, the back part of the front bumper, I was able to paint it with the undercoat protection, rust barrier protection. So I got that together now. So I'm gonna put the bumpers on, the front one at least. The back one I still gotta put the other chrome out the box on here. So I'm gonna set it up somewhere real quick. I'm trying to think where, because I don't even know if I got my camera stand. Give me 1 second. All right, y'all, so I'm gonna peel this tape off, and then we're gonna go over to the car and install it. So give me a second. Really, I'll leave that side. Well, this side, I'll leave that side in. This back side, if you notice it, what I did was I cleared the chrome, then I sprayed the black because it had some stuff on the black rubber trimming. So I sprayed the black, I covered up all the chrome, and then I cleared that part again. So that's what I'm about to peel off now, and then we're gonna go to the car and get everything squared away. So let's see what we got. It's like opening up a present. It did alright. probably could have cleared it one more time after I did the black trim. But it's not horrible. Like I said, it's got that aged look to it. It got that aged look to it, as you can see. Hopefully you can see it. But you see how I got the black rubber looking, and then all the chrome all the way around it's been pretty much cleared off. So it looks pretty good. I can't complain about it. You see how that's looking. So anyway, let's get over here and let's install it like it is. I'm gonna leave this part on there, but we're gonna install it on the window now. All right, y'all come with me. I'm gonna set y'all up somewhere so you can see me installing it, and then we'll see what it is from there. All right. Let's see. Where could I put this? Bear with me, y'all. Give me one quick second. Let me put y'all down somewhere comfortable where y'all can see what I got going on. Sorry for all the bouncing around, but what y'all think? That's good right there? I think that'll be straight. So let me go get what I need, which is a 10-inch socket, windows, of course. We're gonna get this thing put in. One second, y'all. Alright, here I come. So what I'm gonna start doing, first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get the window set in place with all the holes. You just wanna line it up. I mean, it's really simple. Just wanna line all the holes up before you press it. Get all the holes in where they're supposed to be. Like I said, before you press it, and then once you get it pretty much where you want it, go ahead and start pressing it in. Press it in. See how simple that is? I gotta get past this trim a little bit here. But as you press it in, what happens is the seal basically clamps onto the wall that it's pressing up against now. And then once you put the screws in, which is what I'm getting ready to do now, once you put the screws in, it pulls it tighter and seals all the way around. So I'm gonna open up the door now. Just got these little screws right here. Excuse my dirty fingers. These little screws. And once you screw them on, the seal stuff even connects to these and seals these as well. So let's go on the inside of the car, see what it look like, y'all. Excuse me, looking crazy. Well, hopefully y'all can see that. See the window? See where the screws at? All I'm gonna do with each one of them screw points, I'm gonna just I'm gonna put them all on with one hand first. Y'all bear with me on this too. I'm doing it with one hand just for y'all. Normally I put the phone down, go to work and come back, but I figured I'll show y'all the process. So here's the first one. Go ahead, put it on, screw it in. Shucks. Clean around it first. There's some goo around it already. So press that on. Do your top one. Press it on. The next one. Just screw them on tight by hand first, and then come behind yourself and pull it tight with a socket. These are all 10-inch little lugs, or whatever you want to call them. They're all 10-inch. So get you a 10-inch socket. And you just want to lock up on them. See how it's pulling it? Don't overdo it though, because you don't want to break that stud. See how it's sealing? Get them on there tight. So that window is sealed. Last thing you want is for this to leak. So get them on there as tight as you can. That one is the one that's on that trim, so I got to get it through past the trim. So, but you want to get them on there tight, but don't break them. All right, so it's in there nice and tight. You got molding around the metal here, which is what you want. That rubber, you see how it's around the edge here, which is good, but it's also around the outer edge and sealed with the bolts. So that's good there. Let's see how she looking out here on the outside. I say that's looking pretty good, y'all. I say that's looking pretty good. So let's peel off this tape. Let me fold this seat back. Excuse me, y'all. But let's fold the seat back. And let's peel off the tape. Let's see how she look without no tape on her. That's looking pretty good, y'all. Let's see what it look like on the other side. With the tape off, completely off. That's looking pretty good, y'all. Then when I put the trim on here, it's gonna butt right up against the window right there. So that's gonna give it a little more more protection right along this side here. Plus, you know, I got the light coming through. The pillar light gonna be right here. So, but I think that's a win, y'all. Check me out. I think that's a win. So I might have to pull this one a little bit tighter, but I think we good. She's sealing her cell phone up. You see, it got past the trim there, which is good. I got some of the seal coming out right here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make sure that I trim that off, get a razor and just trim that off real quick. But as far as everything else should be sealed good, and no worries. Shoot, that looking good to me. So just rinse and repeat and do the other side, y'all. That's all we're gonna be doing. So this CJ the Detail Guy. When I got some more, and like I said, the next step for me is to get this front bumper on. Before I do that, I want to clean all that body shop stuff off right up in there, and I want to clean my motor. So I already took my filter off, clean that out, because that thing was filthy. That's right here, y'all. Right here. Had to get that cleaned out, get it looking better than it was, because they had shop dust all in this thing, so it was looking horrible. So, but I'm gonna clean this front end up. I'm gonna put the lights in and wire them in so I can go ahead and put my caps, the chromes and stuff in. Just these parts that covered in. I ain't gonna put these chromes in yet until I put the bumper on. Once I put the bumper, the actual bumper cover on, then I'll put the bezels in. But for right now, I'm gonna put the lights in, and I'm gonna put the covers on that go over the lights, wire them up so I ain't gotta worry about that. Well, they already wired up, just plug them in. And then the bumper, then the bumper cover, and then pretty much the front. The next thing would be the grills. Then I'll put the grills in after that. So pretty much the front will be done. Once I get this front done, my plan is to do this car, wet sand and buff this car little by little. So once I finish the front, I'm gonna wet sand buff the front. This is my process, and I'm doing it little by little. The doors coming off, they're gonna get redone, so I ain't even fooling with them. After I do the front, I'm gonna do the back. I'm gonna put the bumpers on, then I'm gonna put the bumper cover on and the upper, the wings and the lights. I'm gonna do that. Probably the last thing I do is the T-tops. That might be the last thing that I do is put the T-tops on. That's part of the trim, so that's gonna kind of be like the last thing I do, put the trim on, the weather stripping and all that once I get the doors and stuff back. So then once I get all that done, wet sand buff the back, get this back end done. I gotta run the wire back through here for the camera. I don't know if y'all seen this, but I finally was able to get the camera set up in there. So the camera in there now. So this gonna be a nice little setup. Then I'm gonna have the key lock right there, which I started to do away with that, but I said, nah, if something happened, I still can put the key in there. Because I got the trunk pop, and I got the trunk pop on my key. So, yeah, I was going to do that, but I just said, nah, I might as well just keep the key just in case. You know what I'm saying? So that's where that is. So that's what I'm going to do. I still got to put this window in, so I'm going to go ahead and get that done, and then shoot. Once I got some more, y'all know I'll hit you back. This CJ the Detail Guy. I'm gone.